Hey YouTube, Tom here with Two Track Treasures. I'm out in the desert at an undisclosed location, tracking down an A-12 spy plane that crashed. And, well, I'm just about there, so I'll finish the last little bit of the trail with you. This was aircraft, let's see, 60-6926. Also called Article 123. It went down on May 24th, 1963. The pilot was flying a test flight to test some of his navigation systems, and some ice fouled. Let's see, I've got it up right here. Some frozen water fouled the pitot-static boom, preventing correct information from reaching the standby flight instruments and the triple display indicator. The plane entered a stall and control was lost completely, followed by the onset of an inverted flat spin. So the plane went upside down and started spinning like this, if that makes any sense to you. The pilot was able to eject safely, and the wreckage was pretty well scrubbed from the sagebrush out here. So we'll get out and we'll walk around and see if we can find some titanium. See if there's any remnants. I guess if you know what you're looking for, you can barely see the scar from the impact. But it should be just up ahead. I'm going to pull up my map here. Hopefully that seatbelt wasn't rubbing all over the microphone, making noise. And it looks like we might get rained on today. I did bring my drone, so maybe I can get some good aerial footage. We'll see. It's not windy, so that's good. As long as it's not raining, I'll put the drone up in the air and do a circular flight of the area.
In 600 feet you arrive.
There's my GPS talking to me. Down to 500 feet. So it says we should be here shortly.
You have arrived.
All right, we have arrived, she says. This is the area right here where the plane is supposed to have gone down. So we'll walk around, see if we can find anything. If not, I have another experiment to do here. We'll hike up on top of this ridge here, see what we can see. Didn't take quite as much work to figure out where this spot was. That being said, I did end up eventually having to ask for help when I thought I had my coordinates pinned down. Turns out I was about 2 miles from where I needed to be. Let's see if we can find some titanium here. Just walking around. As much as one of my real life friends begged me, I will not be taking any souvenirs. I consider this just kind of a historical place, especially for the black world. So I won't be taking any souvenirs, and I'll follow the same code as my friend, the Area 51 rider, and not be giving out the location either. And I believe I'm standing in just about the right spot. I know there was someone found the location and dug up a bunch of stuff and was selling it on eBay, but I don't know who that was. And the articles I've read said this crash was cleaned up really quick, and they did take the airplane, so all that's left is little bits and pieces. But we'll go up on this ridge line here and have a look at that. See if I can find something. Some cardboard that's blown way out here. Where is it? Now I know the materials of the skins for these A12s contained asbestos, so probably not going to pick up too much stuff. I know it's only when you inhale it that asbestos gets bad, but I don't know, maybe this isn't cardboard. I think that may be, I'm not sure. I don't know if that's the skin or not. What do we got here? But keep walking around here. There's a lot of that stuff all over. More than I think would be trash. Yeah. This stuff's got to be remnants from the crash because it's across both sides. It's up this hill here and headed up this hill over here that we were just on. So maybe best not to touch that if it is the asbestos stuff. Oh yeah, you can see little bits and pieces of that all over here. What do we got here? Not sure what it is. It's a mount of some sort for maybe a wire run, perhaps. That could have been it. Oh, here we go. That looks like some of the black paint. Okay, so I still haven't seen any pieces of metal. I'm gonna keep looking. I'd like to find a little chunk of titanium. I don't know if you can hear it on this microphone, but there's some jets going overhead, maybe doing some maneuvers. They do a lot of maneuvers out here. This plane crashed actually pretty close to Wendover in Nevada, but that's about all I'm going to say pertaining to the location of it. I know the Area 51 rider has been out here and documented this, but it's so close to me that I figured I might as well get out of my house and come and explore and see what I could see. So I'm not finding... Oh wow, yeah, there's bits and pieces of the skin just all over right through here. Not finding any titanium, but I have a solution. All right, so hopefully the view isn't too crooked, but I borrowed my friend Jim's metal detector. We have another project together coming up later. But let's see if we can find a little titanium here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Hike up back where I saw those bits and pieces. And let me know, do you like the first person view? Is it something you want to see more of? I'm using a GoPro 8, so it's got image stabilization. It hopefully won't make anybody sick walking around sitting on my head like this. Oh. Okay, we got something. Oh, there you go. There is a little chunk of titanium. I've never held titanium, so I expected there to be a little more weight to it, but yeah, and it's got the right color. It's kind of a smoky, bronzish, silverish color almost. Well, that's neat. Let's see if we can find a bigger piece though, huh? I don't really have much of a search pattern just because there's supposed to be titanium just all over the place. Also, we have Peter Merlin to thank for finding this site. He has a really good write-up on the Dreamland Resort webpage called Oxcart Down. It's short, but it's a good read, talking about exploring the desert and some of the process to finding this place. Well, now what have I got here? Dang it. I really should have brought a shovel. I wonder what that was. Ooh. I think we found that big chunk we was looking for. Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. There we go. Yeah. That's a good chunk right there. I like that, yeah. That's what we heard. So I think I'll be bringing along a metal detector on more expeditions. But yeah, that's a good chunk. Leave that back there. Okay, turn that guy off. See what else we can find. Now, if memory serves me, the body of the plane was over here. It landed, or crashed rather, mostly intact. So let's go over there and sweep around a bit. But yeah, we'll go walk over along here a little ways and see. There really is parts strewn just all over. Okay, yep. Another little chunky of titanium over here. Put that back mostly where I found it. Ah, there we go. Now I'm getting an eye for it. Starting to see it just about the same time my metal detector here does. They did a pretty good job of sanitizing the area too. They also, of course, swore all the any witnesses. I believe there was 2 or 3. That saw the crash, and the cover story was that it was a F-105 starfighter. Ah, there it is. Yeah, this seems to be about the size of most of the crash debris here. Ah, there it is. Another chunk. All right. So I guess the moral of the story is you never quite know what you're going to stumble across out in the desert. Sometimes a top secret spy plane crash, sometimes a cool waterfall. You just never know, and that's why I love the desert. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining me on another expedition out into the rugged Nevada desert. Until next time, this is Tom with 2 Track Treasures.